Well, we came out sluggish to start, and then we got on track, and I thought, once we got a little bit of rhythm and we got our defense together, we got some easy buckets that got us going a little bit. So, and there was a physicality to the game that we had, and I think that's good. So I liked the way overall we played in the third quarter. I thought that was huge. I thought Julius got going today. He had good rhythm. Quick hit a bunch of those 2 threes were huge for us, But we had a number of guys step up and play well.
You held the Cavs without a field goal for almost 6 minutes in that third quarter. What did you see defensively by the
Yeah, I think everyone was tied together. They missed some shots that, were in and out too. So, I know they had shot makers on the floor, and, Donovan's going to command a lot of attention. So you have to get in and get out and challenge the shots and then get back to bodies to rebound, to finish the defense. So that puts a lot of pressure on you. But overall, I think particularly our second unit has been terrific defensively. And, Mitch, of course, with our starters is the anchor. So he puts a lot of pressure on people as well.
You mentioned the physicality. Did you like the way the team did that in the second half? Just seemed like they kind of came out and tried to assert themselves.
Yeah, I think that was important for us. Quentin gives us that every night, and that's important for the team. I thought, Julius he's still getting his rhythm. So it was great. He looked like he was moving great, and seeing him to get going offensively. The thing that I don't want to overlook is he's actually rebounded the ball extremely well, and he's passed the ball very well also. He made a number of good plays again tonight.
In terms of that third quarter, I mean, was it a play? Was it something you said? Was it something somebody said that got everybody on track?
No, it's just we always say like the first 5 minutes, you got to be ready, and so usually we're pretty good in that from that aspect. So we had to get going, and we had to get going together, and that's sometimes there's a tendency to ease into things. You can't, and so I knew there was urgency on their part, and I thought Donovan was really aggressive, and so we need. You're not going to stop him. But you got to try to make him work for what he's getting, and then. Sometimes you could defend him perfectly and he's still going to make, right? But to come back and do it again and again and again, that's the mentality you have to have. So, overall, and then the challenge of, the quick turnaround again, and that's the beauty of the NBA. You're challenged each and every day.
You mentioned the second unit. How about the effort Isaiah Hartenstein gave
Yeah,
on both ends?
great. He's, really playing good basketball for us. He's been physical. He's strong inside. He's finishing a lot better. He's put a lot of extra work into that. He's a very gifted passer. And I think the way our second unit's tied together, they had a number of good reads on pick and rolls, situations in which they switched, and it was very effective. I thought Dante gave us really good minutes. Josh gave us really good minutes. And that's huge. And, of course, Quick as well. So we need everyone to play well together.
You mentioned how good Donovan, like how hard it is to stop Donovan Mitchell. In the first half, he had 20 points. In the second half, he had 6. What changed with how you guys were covering him?
No, the thing is he's going to read the game. So we're trying to mix in coverages, and so there's nothing he hasn't seen. When you're as gifted as he is, he's a superstar. Those guys, they see every type of defense there is. So it's hard to give anyone like that a steady diet or something. So you're trying to mix things in with him. And so, I thought he was playmaking, and it's the right thing to do when there's 2 on the ball.
Evan Mobley has struggled scoring against the Knicks going back to the playoffs. What is it about this matchup that kind of gives him trouble?
Well, I don't know. Like, I think he's, I watch him play, and he's as talented as they come for a big guy. And, I think he's, missed some shots that are bunnies that, we know how good he is, So we try to make it hard on him as hard as we can. but he's talented.
What can you do differently for the second leg of this back-to-back to make sure guys are ready tomorrow?
Same thing, that's why, like, when you go into the season, we always say you want to have a strategy for everything. So, we're on the road, we had back-to-backs, we had, a game, back-to-back with less than 20 hours, but that's part of this. And that's why your conditioning is so important. That's why you shouldn't pace yourself, and that's why you should be in great shape, and that's why, sometimes an early start, late start, this is unusual. Like, we play here, we've been on the road, go home. But when that ball goes up, we got to be ready to go. So there's 82 of them. So you want to build the right habits. So whatever it is that some guys like to get into a full sweat before they play. So they get there early and they do extra. Some guys, they don't do as much. But whatever the strategy is, you when that ball goes up, you just got to get it done. That's the bottom line.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.